When you're young, you grab anything without considering if you'll get wet or hurt.
It doesn't matter to you.
Well, there comes a time when sometimes you struggle to straighten up, to get up, to walk without limping.
Without limping. Well, that's already bad. No, it's going downhill. But it's not the illness anymore, buddy. It's the years now.
Let me tell you.
I was completely paralyzed. I couldn't even move a finger like this. Look, like this. I was left dead while still alive. And they cut me open here on my neck. They cut me open. And there I am.
Or first he goes and cuddles up with you.
I can take him to his room. When I'm gone, the women will fight over him.
Hello, how are you, friends? Let me tell you that now we've come here to this small community called El Refugio, also known as Rancho de la Vaca. We came to visit a friend, a request made to us by Natalie Velasco. I think she's a relative. And well, here we are fulfilling that request. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Thank God, look, here we are.
Good.
Thank God.
We're doing well. That's really good. Yes, look, I already mentioned it. Someone called us at the channel and asked if we could come talk to you, and we're happy to do it. Natalie Velasco, whom we send our regards to. And she was over there in the United States. So what's your full name?
Juan Rubalcaba Murillo?
Juan Rubalcaba Murillo. Is he originally from here?
No, from Huizcolco, from Tabasco.
From Huizcolco, the municipality, but I settled here. So you already moved to the municipality of Villanueva. What year were you born?
In 46.
In 46?
In 1946.
Wow, so how was that move you made from Huizcolco to here, I imagine? Was it your dad? Yes?
Yes, of course. It's just that, for example, over there, you know, since you also know that area, well, there isn't any land to farm, so to speak. So we were already a big family. We were already 4 men who could work.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And so we came here and started working. Well, here you either farm on shares or for a wage.
As best as we could, as best as we could.
As best as we could, and here we made a life for ourselves. In 58, we came to Juan Antonio. We ended up in Juan Antonio in 58, then we moved down to San Miguel that same year, at the end of the year, around November, something like that, in early November to San Miguel. And from there, well, we spent 59, 58, 59, and in 60 we went back again.
It was kind of tough?
Yeah, since it didn't rain here, it was worthless, but over there it rained. Over there it did rain, so we went over there and we stayed there for a while. 60, 61, 62, and 63, we came back here.
This here is communal land.
It's communal land. It's communal land here. It's the Talagas communal land and everything.
You all entered during the distribution and bought no?
No, these plots are given, they were given back then.
They weren't sold?
You would settle wherever you wanted, you would just take a little piece of land over there.
It was their turn.
And he wouldn't say anything to us. And then, for example, the little plots we have over there, those little pieces of land, those were bought.
Yes, they were already acquired.
That's different, but not this. We just took this one there. It's ours now since we have the title.
Yes, it's already ours. We have the title since the Inegi entrance. How many family members were with your dad?
No, it wasn't. There were 5 men and 2 women. But one died young, so there's only 1 woman left. And as for the men, one already died, the oldest one.
From that whole family, who stayed around here? They all stayed over there? No, they left?
They left. They left. 3 of them went to the United States. For example, the one who passed away, he went there and died in the United States. Locadio is in the United States. Gerardo is already there in Tabasco, but he also lived more in the United States than he has here.
He's retired, I think? Yes.
He already retired. He also already retired. And he's there in Tabasco with the family, like I said. And it's not just Jesus and me here. It's not just Jesus and me here.
You never wanted to go to the United States, yes?
Yes, I went to the United States several times as an undocumented immigrant. And now I go with a visa that I got. Yes, I got a visa, and I go over there to see my family. I have some children over there.
Do you have family over there? Yes.
I have 2 children over there, and well, one of them can't come because he doesn't have papers.
If he comes, the other comes too.
Yes, he recently got his papers and can come here, but if the other one comes, that's it.
Well, that's the story of, let's say, the Mexican and all the Latinos who came in illegally.
Yes, that's right.
It's about arriving, and if you want to do something, well, you stay there. You settle there because
Yes.
he's not the only one there illegally. Besides that,
Well, right now, life is very hard.
no, that's it.
With all the money they charge, and on top of that, so much crime on top of everything else. But back then, it wasn't so expensive to go, so you could come and go as you pleased.
Well, no, yeah, and it wasn't that hard.
And it was so hard, and now it's not, but now everything is so expensive. And what about insecurity? And insecurity.
Insecurity?
Because let me tell you something. Before, with $200, I could get to Los Angeles. That's it.
Yeah, so let me ask you, at what age did you get married?
Like you see, I got married at 28, already pretty old.
No, well, I think that you were just barely aware of what you were going to do.
Yes, I got married at 28. I got married in 73.
73, let me tell you how many family members?
There were 10.
10 family members?
5 women and 5 men.
Look, blessed be God. Well, because a big family is beautiful.
Well, that's true.
It's hard to support yourself at first.
But, well, in the end, they just support themselves and support him, right?
They support you.
And they support you.
Exactly. Being this, well, always since childhood, I imagine you show them respect. God's love, that's how you reciprocate. Of course, yes.
Yes.
Back, yes, well, that's one's life. Your partner, where did you find her?
Did you find her? Well, it's from the cat, but they came down to live here. I brought her from the ridge. They were already there.
They were already living there, yes?
When the communal land was given, she came here, and from there I brought her here.
No, well, that's good. You didn't have to go far. No.
I went that far? When we came here, we left all our stuff back at the ranch. We lost it. Everything was lost there.
But yes, you did become a murario.
Yes, we did, me and my brother Jesus. And then we started working on this.
We hear...
Here, for example, well, we didn't have work. During the dry season, we would go over there to work on this. It's just that my father, may he rest in peace, would make us do silly things. And not only that, once we gathered about 25 or 30 kilos of this, he'd get started. He would get up early one day on a Sunday and say, "Come on, saddle up the donkey." And that was so they could take me to the highway. I was going to take them to sell, to see what I could bring back for them. Well, whatever he brought, he came back fine.
Or did he drink?
No, well, he liked to eat well and drink alcohol. And no, he would come home singing, totally drunk. No, he was smart, you know.
Hey, cousin, what I'm seeing is come over here so you can show your niece, your granddaughter, what it is. She's my niece. If she has a chance, she should come have some mesquite atole. Just look at this. Look. Blessed be God. Look, this one has a ton of fruit. Yeah.
And there are some that don't have any look.
You know, over at my house, which is your house whenever you want, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Women, how they hate this.
The mesquites because of the trash?
Well, listen, every day.
Well, no, you were already here.
Already maturing, right? No, yes.
No, and the dump, when the tree starts shedding, it drops debris. And here, too, it's always a mess.
But what can you do? But it's such nice shade. Well, yeah.
Of course.
Hey, what's this grass called? Look.
This grass, I honestly don't know what it's called. This one. Not those either. Well, I don't know. Oh, they're herbs that women use. Oh, this is like a little pitaya, like something. Yeah, well, I don't know. What could it produce?
Oh.
It's going over there. They have a little pitaya.
There it is, that one.
That already has a little arm?
Yes.
And that little arm was brought by my girl from California. Ah, the one from down there brought it. Oh, I don't know how she did it, but she brought it. She planted it, and it's already sprouted, already.
It started to...
That one supposedly does bear fruit. It's like pitaya fruit.
Yes.
There's pitahaya there, look, there it is. This is the type of that one because she brought two.
2 pieces.
2 little balls, and it's the same, just like the pitahaya. And this one, I don't know. There was an herb that was on that mesquite tree, but I don't know if this is the one. And that herb, the one that was there, right? Twisted upwards, it sticks to the mesquite. And it grew, and once there was a strong cold, it lifted it up. And then it would give, like a little corn cob, it would bear fruit, or at least she said it was fruit. Not safe to eat since you can't tell if it was eaten. But you can't imagine how nice it smelled.
It smelled.
It smelled really nice, and then one day it had something like a little corn, It smelled great, so I thought I'd try it and see what it was. It turned out to be very sweet, but you never know if you can actually eat a fruit you don't recognize.
Yeah, that's the let's see if they're not tricking me problem. You just don't know. Come on, cousin.
Yeah.
To show this woman.
And to whom then?
Well, yes, let her see the house. Let her see the harmony that exists in this little house.
It's good. It's come on up here.
Where there are women, because my sainted father used to say,
Yes.
sit down, come here. In a house, sit down, I'll get you another chair. No, he's fine like that. He used to say, look, whenever you go to someone's house,
and see, yes,
you see that there are plants. And he says, there are women?
There are women, yes.
This thing too, you only have strange herbs. Well, listen.
Well, there are women, right? Women. Well, I would go give you a few offshoots. I would go over there somewhere. An arm fell off and it took root there, and it was already there.
So this thing is easy to take root?
I think so. Well, there's that one over there and there's the other one over there, and it's growing up too.
It's already growing like a tree. Yes, then?
Look, but you know, I tell them this. Well, what do you want that for, right, Floria?
And one more time, no.
I've never seen it bloom. That's why I say it doesn't bloom. Well, this is curious, you know? Hey, the one that blooms a lot is that tree over there. Look. I know it just has a few flowers now. It's finished.
No.
That's it. That's the so-called one. What do they call it? Desert tree, they call it.
Yes.
And that one really gets covered in flowers. That one was really covered in flowers the other day. No, those others don't. This one also blooms. Look, that long one also blooms.
Oh, that one also blooms.
Yes, it also blooms. And the flowers are very beautiful, but then they dry up,
No, well, they're temporary.
My nagitas that they have over there, look, my nagitas are already blooming.
No, yes. Here, they plant whatever they find.
That's the one they really use, I tell my wife, just like the one from Nantes. I told her, look, if you had a water meter, you can't imagine the thousands of pesos you'd pay for water. I told them, because you water all day you're out there with the hose, in the morning, in the afternoon, always with your hose.
Not today, but there's no water shortage here.
Thank God, you see, the ranch, since it's small, there's enough. So we do have water shortages, let's say for about an hour at least. Look,
No,
they don't send us water anymore. They just call the lady who turns it on, and she comes to start the well. She turns on the well and we have water.
Fiat 1 hour?
1 hour?
Yes, it's just that, first of all, that well has to have a lot of water.
Yes, it has water.
So secondly, the community is small.
It's small, but I'm telling you, here we don't have any trouble with water.
Either way.
They fill up the tank, it lasts us, for example, all day today, another day tomorrow, for example, tomorrow.
And how much do you pay for water here per month?
100 and a little bit of pesos.
Monthly per month. Let me tell you something. In your youth here, well, you already lived it here, already a working man. Yes. And are you a dancer?
More or less, I like to go out there and have a few drinks because, wow, let's see. Yes, of course, I've seen it. And also, did you also drink? I also drank. I'm not going to say believe it, but once I was coming from the United States and they brought me to a little station there in Los Angeles. And then I told the guy who brought me, he stayed there talking with me. He brought me to the station there. And then he says, why did he volunteer from Procampo? No, I told him, for the little bit they give you from Procampo, back then they gave us 1,000 pesos from Procampo. I told him, do you think I come to get the Procampo in Tabasco and here, right under my nose, I spend it all, I don't get home with anything. And there was a man over there and I just started laughing. What? He spends it under the table, right under my nose, and I spend it too. I told him, what's 1,000 pesos? It wasn't worth anything. And the man laughed because I told him I spent it. Yeah, well, that's how it is. No, I also got into drinking and dancing, but you were never a troublemaker. No, never. I didn't like that.
How are you? Good morning.
I never liked fighting. I mean, thank God I tell my children, I say, look, kids, thank you. About drinking, just don't do it. You just shouldn't offend people. You shouldn't offend people because if I offended people, well, probably almost nobody would talk to me. And I go around there in Tabasco, Tayagua, and little parts around here where a lot of people know me. If I'm sitting, it's goodbye San Juan, since that's how everyone talks to me. San Juan, San Juan. Goodbye San Juan, my brother-in-law, that girl's father, says to me. He says, hey buddy, that's the only brother-in-law I have who's a man, you know? I have a few sisters-in-law. And then he says to me, he says, hey, well, everybody knows you. And I told him, of course, I'm not as much of a jerk as others. I said, well, if I were, even more people would know me just for being so stubborn.
Yeah.
It's just that simple because it's not easy. Me, thank God I was out there. Buddies would find me out there drinking at night, late at night. They'd find me and say, hey, why are you still here? Come on, let's go. They'd bring their cars and trucks, young, successful guys, new to the scene.
I was a young guy.
Come on, let's get you home. They used to drop me off at my house.
Look at yourself.
I paid. People saw me as doing well because why? Because of the same reason that I didn't.
Did you behave well?
Well, of course, if I hadn't done that, forget it. Who would have given me a ride? Who would have helped me out?
No, it's just that the way you treat others is how they treat you. Exactly.
Exactly.
None of your siblings either, not a single one.
Ramon was the only one who was a bit more of a troublemaker. He was more aggressive when he got drunk. Ramon, yes, him.
He would get, yes, the alcohol would get the best of him, so to speak.
Yes. But from then on, well, it wasn't just him getting drunk, not just him and Locadio. Well, Gerardo got involved too. No, not just one. Jesus was the only one who barely drank. He'd occasionally have a beer there.
But not like that.
But no. And us, no, we really went for it. The four of us really went for alcohol with faith. But let me tell you something. I started getting older, and I thought, man, one day my kids might find me lying around all messed up. And I thought, no, I should try to see if I can quit this thing. And look, I tried and I could do it. I just made up my mind and I quit.
It's a matter of willpower.
Willpower for sure, and I never stopped here at home.
And then let me tell you, I also think it's a matter of seeing for yourself how far your youth went, how far it went.
Since you can already sense that.
Because when you already have a big family, yes, you're going to be a bad example.
Of course. Yes, and besides being a bad example for them, well, they already work, and sometimes you almost live off of them too. And it's like, well, they give you something to eat.
And then as for me...
Look, thank God, they gave me food, they gave me money to play at the slot machines, and they gave me money to drink alcohol.
Hey!
No, well, I was here. No, I said, I'm going to see at least if they don't just give me enough for two things for food. No, I mean, no, well, don't think it's easy. It's actually hard.
No, it's just no.
Thankfully, my children never complained.
And there may come a time when they're going to say, hey, no.
No.
Well, of course, I think they have to say, yes, we're going to help you, but take care of yourself. Not because of what you spend, but there comes a time when sometimes you struggle to straighten up, to get up, to walk without drinking.
Without drinking? Well, you're already drunk. No, it's messed up. So that's how it is, just like that, to make it easy. Look, right now I've had this damn cramp for a while, right here, all the way up here. It came on, and right now I'm not doing well. I've already been to one doctor. I've already seen 2 doctors. Well, I get a little rest, but then the discomfort comes back in this thick tendon up here. It's really bothering me now. And I've tried to fight it, and I already told the doctors, and I went to see a healer, and well, it's the same thing, and well, it's still there, but it's not the illness anymore, buddy. It's just the years.
Let me tell you...
It's just the years now.
Also, the jobs done before not closing, yes.
They were hard.
They're not the same. No.
No, people don't work anymore.
It's just that before, of course, people were out there fencing or planting, fishing, cutting down trees, planting, picking, cutting down trees.
All day long.
From sunrise to sunset. Now, let me tell you, when, well, they grew corn, I remember because I spent a lot of time with my uncles.
Yes.
And my dad, Leonardo's family,
Yes.
to gather the harvest. And I saw the pickers who needed a helper.
Yes, they would bring one of their rope handlers.
So they would go, because the corn, the big sack,
would fall off since it was piled high and overflowing.
Yes. So it was a load from the moment you started, you turned around, and at the end you finished it off well and full.
And it was all day long, all day, not even God's day anymore. That's what I tell you. That's what I share with you. When I learned to pick, well, I learned to pick when I was about 13 years old. I was young.
Well, it's just that, Chico.
And well, it was needed. Well, whether you wanted to or not, it was needed. And we were picking here in front of San Francisco, there by the irrigation fields. And that corn that they say is hybrid, the one they called the 8.
That's what they called it.
Yes, son of Meyer, look, at night I used to sleep with my arms like this, look, stretched out, because I just couldn't take it here anymore from those damn things, from these calluses.
From the calluses?
From the big blister, no.
Yes. And it was a load you had to carry while walking hunched over, because if not, it would take you down. Yes, yes.
Yes, everything. And it was all day long.
And that nerve withstood all of that.
Of course, sure. Look, I also had an illness, something with the so-called spinal cord. I don't know if some people noticed, but some did notice that I was bedridden. For me to walk again, I was able to walk like I am now, or maybe a little better than now, because as I said, this still bothers me. But I was like that for 3 years. I was completely paralyzed. I couldn't even move a finger like this. Look, like this. I was dead, but I was left dead alive because of the damn spinal cord.
Yes.
Mexico. Suddenly one day I woke up and I felt this arm numb, like when you sleep on your arm and it falls asleep and tingles. It was numb. I rubbed it and nothing happened. Later that same day, yes, I started feeling that way.
The other thing.
But on the same day? And I would rub it and ask, what happened? No, honestly, I didn't pay attention to whether it was some kind of illness. Because I said, well, what's this thing? Anyway, night came and we went to sleep. And then in the morning, I tried to get up to go to the bathroom, and I thought I was going to have to hold on to the bed to get up. I couldn't anymore. I didn't have any strength left. And I finally managed to get up and went to the bathroom. When I went back in, I told my wife, you know what? I'm done for. Why? She said, I'm already numb. I couldn't feel anything, not even in my hands. I would close them in my hands gently so I wouldn't squeeze them.
Nothing.
How? I said, yeah, look, give me your hand. She gave me her hand right there and I grabbed it. Well, I just put my hand on hers. Not anymore, squeeze. I said, how? You can't. What do you mean you can't? I told her I can't, especially with all the orchard I have. Well, it's already dawn. We already told a boy who was here. He already took me to Tabasco to see the doctor at the insurance clinic. So the doctor already saw me and gave me his medicine. No, another day was even worse. I was already feeling bad and that medicine didn't help me. So what I said was, I told one of my kids, I said, daughter, call the doctor and tell him that I'm feeling worse, or that his medicine didn't work for me, or that I'm feeling worse. By then, if they helped me up from the chair, I could get up and I could walk, but I couldn't get up on my own anymore. And I couldn't walk or get up anymore. And then the doctor said, look, call the Valle de Calvillo clinic right now. And tell them, a doctor like this is coming. He said, call this office, call and tell them that I said to make room for you. For what? To see your dad, he said, because I don't know what's wrong with him, honestly, right? Supposedly the medicine I gave him is so that he already saw the reaction.
Right?
Yeah, and well, no, he said it's not. He says he's worse, so take him. No, he did talk, and not for this, but yes, we fixed up a little car, and he took me in the car all the way over there to Calvillo. The doctor already checked me and said I could walk if someone helped me up.
But yes.
But if they didn't help me up, I couldn't stand up anymore, right? Yes, the doctor already told me. He said, no. He said, look, he said he was checking me there. He said, there's a disease very similar to this. It's not very common. He said, over there, the tired ones get this disease. And then my girl asked him, my wife and my girl, there was a girl with me. She said, but is there a cure? He said, yes, it's curable. It's just symptoms, yes. He said, but there's also another one, he said, that has symptoms suggesting this in the spinal cord. He said, what if that's it? He said, surgery would be the only solution. He said, and what if that illness, the one I told you, also has symptoms of that disease, and with these vials it goes away, he said. And if not, if they don't work, they're not going to help. It's clear. Then he tells us, you'll have to take him to Aguascalientes to get an MRI, put him in the tube so they can do one.
MRI?
Liquid, it's here. No, well, it's fine. No, well, he gave it to me. I bought the vials and I took them. Nothing. Well, worse, and that day when I came from Calvillo, they got me up to go to the kitchen bathroom, and there I tried to lift my foot. And backwards, and I walked up to there, just up to there, and from there I was completely paralyzed. Not anymore.
That's where everything went to hell.
There it was no good anymore. There it was worthless. He's with the cats now. And no, well, from there they picked me up, took me to the bathroom, and then to the bed. I couldn't move a finger anymore. They took me to get the MRI, carrying me the same way they brought me back from there, also just by carrying me, because I couldn't move my feet. I dragged my feet. Completely paralyzed. All right, we gathered. They took me to Aguascalientes, and as you heard, sought opinions about the surgery. And that's because, well, the first one we saw, we talked to a doctor who was there, who they say is really good. No, they almost wanted 500,000 pesos for the surgery. Just imagine, I said, so...
To help you.
Yes, to help me. No, I said, no, well, not that. They already found another one, and that's it. Also, well, that one wasn't so expensive. 100,000, 10 and 17,000 pesos. Well, outside the clinic, not just a job from him. He was obviously going to pay his assistants.
Right, but the clinic was separate.
Cardiology tests and all that. They had to run tests on me and all that. Bring it over here. But it was only 100, and whatever little extra was spent, it was about 200 in total. But they did it. My kids did it. And they cut me open here, my neck. They cut me open. And he said, don't just leave him sitting there. No way. Get him up every day. Get him up. Get him up throughout the day. Make him walk and avoid staying in bed. Nothing, he said, because if you let yourself go, and that's when they would help me, the kids, God bless my children, because you see, when your body is limp, I think you get heavy. Well, yes. My boy, he couldn't do it alone. He had a helper, and I almost fell on them when my body went limp. Yep.
No.
Don't forget me, he's a pain. And no, thank God they helped me, and he told me, here I am, I got back up again.
When God wants to. Which one?
Left, whichever.
Way, hopefully one. Yes?
Anyway.
Hopefully, and the solutions, and then we go back to the same thing, the family here on earth.
Yes, of course, sure.
Not them, no.
Wherever my wife was or I saw her.
Right there.
That guy who was after her and the nephew were there all day. All day long. They were outside while I was in the room, always checking if I needed anything at every little noise. I kept saying I was fine. I didn't even want noise myself since I couldn't move. And I could speak well, just like I'm speaking right now. Only that my throat didn't have the strength to swallow food. I struggled.
It didn't work for you?
No, I had the lady make my food properly like they do for very small children.
How did she put it in before?
Really well ground and with a little spoon to give me a bit at a time. And I struggled to swallow. The water, I drank it with a straw. I would sip as much as I could. I knew what was happening. Because if I took a gulp of water, don't forget, it would get stuck and I would almost choke. Same with food, the mashed stuff. If my wife put too much on the spoon, no, I would almost choke. After a while, I'd get frustrated and say I didn't want more, but if I was hungry, I'd eat. I just didn't want both of us struggling.
You would get frustrated.
I would get frustrated, and with the juice and the Isuri and a smoothie they would give me there with the straw, I would drink it, and I told myself, no, forget it. I got through that.
You went back to your childhood again.
No, my children taught me how to walk.
They taught me how to walk. No, but look, it was God who gave you another chance.
Yes, of course.
Here I am, and these are the results. We're back to the same thing. All the excessive work. Yes, right. When you're young, well, you lift anything without noticing if you're going to hurt yourself, if you're going to... No.
You don't care. That's right. That's how it is.
And there comes a moment when you start to... Yes.
You feel it in your body.
You feel it. You start to feel it. Buddy, let me tell you, since I arrived and saw it, that animal caught my attention because it's very shy and doesn't show anything.
No.
It's all covered up. You can't see the claws, the legs, or anything.
Look.
Where did you get that animal from? Look.
My granddaughter brought me that chicken from Aguascalientes. Now that they went to the fair, they were walking around over there. And I think they had those chicks for sale over there, and they bought them. They bought it and brought it to me.
But they didn't tell you what breed it is? No.
No, well, they're little animals like pets.
Yes.
They're pets to have at home, just like a little chick, yes.
Yes.
They're little animals. It's just that, like I said, that one is curious. In the evening, when he wants to sleep, I have to sit in a chair there. He goes there and curls up on me because he doesn't want to sleep in his bedroom. He won't go to his bedroom, so I have to take him. I have to take him myself.
Or first he goes and cuddles with you.
Yes, I can take him to his room. When I'm not here, the women will have trouble getting him. because he doesn't let anyone else hold him.
He doesn't want to?
No, it's just that you have to be the one there.
It has to be you.
Well, yes.
Well, there you go.
He's over there. The women ask him to go, but he doesn't.
He doesn't go.
No, he's really stubborn.
That little animal was really cute.
And now the girls want to buy him a girlfriend. They want him to go out. So I told them, now they're in trouble.
Well, just imagine if that breed of animal has chicks like the others normally do, then hey, what are those sold as? Yeah, like as pets.
They sell as pets.
Like curiosities. Yes, that's right. Even as a luxury, yes.
Well, that's like a luxury.
Exactly. Here with us, yes.
Of course.
Because this...
Throw it away.
Come on, no.
No, forget it. He doesn't want them or the little red ones.
No.
No, look how he hits, messes with, knocks them down, and who knows what else.
Does he let you catch him?
No, not now. In the afternoon when he wants to sleep, yes, but not now. He won't let you catch him.
You said he goes alone in the afternoon. No.
No, he just climbs on me himself now.
Hey, cousin, you already know. I already told you. We came at your niece's request.
Well, no, that's not right.
She asked us to come and say hello to you. Yes, that's good. That's nice. So
we send greetings to everyone there and hope you get to know them well. To the family and those who aren't family, to those who know me and those who don't, may God bless you. May God take care of you over there. As I said, may God bless and care for you. Keep working hard.
Over there. And I thank you for opening your door to us for... Open your hand. They sent you this. No, I'm here to give it to you. Here.
No.
I'll leave them at the door for you. What do you use that little support for? And, well, this girl, what's her name? Natividad Velasco. Natalia Velázquez, Natalia Velasco. I want to let you know that, well, here she is. Her wish has been fulfilled. Thank you for following us. Thank you. And that's what we're here for, friends, for you who are watching us. If you're okay, you'll see this interview, and if you want us to do the same, we'll gladly do it. Just get in touch with us. And we'll head out there, we'll set a date, and of course I can take this opportunity to send some greetings.
And the people from the channel sent it to you.
Yes, of course. You already know that, for example, this little support that was just given to my relative, that's money that is collected. With the views you give us, with the visits you give us, they are what allow us to serve as intermediaries to support you, relatives, so that it helps you buy some rice or whatever you want.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to send a greeting. Thank God I have a lot of them. Everyone I run into out there asks me to send them a greeting. Benjamin Hernandez in the state of Texas. Well, Roberto Chavez from Tayagua, over there to the state of Jalisco, to the district of Tuchitlan, Rancho La Vega, from my relative Rubio. Amado Ávila from Huejuquilla, Jalisco. Julio Perez from Acámbar, Guanajuato. Greetings to the people of Guanajuato, an amazing group. Giovanni Perez, Omar Villa, Nacho Renteria, Marvin. Oh, look, the people from Guatemala. Marvin Moran, the people from Guatemala, people I greeted. This was during a trip we had to the United States, Huejuquilla. So let me tell you that I also want to take this opportunity to send greetings to the Luna Reyes family, to everyone, all those wonderful people who welcomed us there. He did us the favor of inviting us to spend time together to share a moment of joy with them. Congratulations on your organization. And, as always, a hug from afar to each and every one of you friends whom I had the chance to greet over there in the state of Irayo. We're here. And, well, I want to thank you for visiting us on this channel. Pariente, is there anyone you want to send a greeting to? Thank you.
No. Everyone's here. It's all good.
To your children and to everyone. To my children.
To my friends. To those who, as I say, to those who know me and to those who don't know me, may God bless you and keep pushing forward. Take care of yourselves because things are tough right now in these times.
Yes, well, it's tough. Everything is very difficult. And, well, friends, there's nothing left for me to say but goodbye, and we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye.